What's up, y'all? This Mary Speak Your Truth. Um, I did a video earlier today, and my daughter we was talking about something today, and then I started thinking. Spirit gave me this, and I was meditating, and I was thinking, and hold on, I was thinking, and I want to talk to y'all about dead weight, and I want to talk to y'all about oh shit. I gotta have my phone on Do Not Disturb. Okay. I want to talk to y'all about dead weight. And I want to talk to y'all about um I lost my train of thought. It's coming. I want to discuss this because right now, and I feel a little heaviness because my spirit started downloading and giving me stuff. A lot of times it I get heaviness and I have so many things coming at once and I'm trying to tell you or speak on it, but it's so much at one time. But right now we got so many retrogrades and lunar eclipses going on. And it's going to be massive probably until the end of September. So you're going to feel a lot of shifts, a lot of changes. And I know it's a lot going on in the world, but you're going to actually feel these things. Milson, lower your voice. You're going to actually feel these things um, within yourself, different types of emotions, feelings, um, all kind of things you're gonna start feeling within yourself, and you're gonna feel weird. You're gonna feel out of sorts. You're gonna feel out of place. You're gonna feel like something wrong with you, but actually you're evolving and you're changing, and you're being molded, and you're being I would almost say perfected, and you're being prepared for what's ahead. Okay, and I know it's kind of weird, and Spirit gave me this message to do tonight because I wasn't doing it. I did one video earlier, but I need to say this. Um, at this time when you find yourself, you feel like you're a lot of heaviness. I know you feel the heaviness because you're carrying other people's weight. You're carrying dead weight. It's like dead skin. You know how I had to slough off and you feel better once you get all that dead skin off of you. You know, it's like excess. A lot of excess of like if you have too much fluid and it drains you and it pulls your energy and stuff like that. And it pulls like if you just feel overloaded or bloated or something. So it's like you're carrying other people's weight. You carry other people's problems. You carry other people's burdens. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you what time it is, y'all. Y'all can feel me on this. I know you feel me. And I'm telling you what I know. It's time to allow people to get themselves together. You know, and I'm not being funny. I'm just being transparent as I can ever be. You know, it's time to step back and stop being a person's crutch, their what's that codependency. You know, it's time for people to actually see that they need to get themselves together on different levels. You know, and it's time to allow them to do that. You know, and sometimes I know it's hard, but it's actually that it has to be done. You know, because all it does is it hinders the person from growing into the person they need to be. It takes a lot out of your energy and it drains you, and you can't be the person that you need to be because you're carrying dead weight from another person. You know, and that's just not what we're supposed to do. Now granted, we're supposed to help. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to help, and we're supposed to uplift. We're supposed to empower each other. We're supposed to be unified. We're supposed to be blessings to each other. But don't get it misconstrued and actually be used. All right. Don't get it misconstrued and be carrying the weight that you're not supposed to carry. And then you feel burdened and you feel tired and you feel like you just don't know what to do or you can't take much more. It's the end of the rope. It's the end of the cycle, guys. It's a cycle. This is a cycle of things ending and a cycle of things beginning. And I'm being honest, as transparent as I can. That's all I can really be. It's even family. it might be a person that you are in relationship with, and they just have been pulling everything out of you and not pouring anything back into you. You know, and and it's a time to release jobs, even that it's time to move on. It's time to let the dead weight go. Whatever that dead weight is that you've been carrying, that you keep carrying, that's actually holding you back, holding you down. It's time to actually. I hope I didn't get the microphone. It's time to actually release that. You know what I'm saying? It's time to embark on who you are and do what you need to do for yourself. And it's not being selfish. It's just what has to happen. And a lot of people won't understand only because they want you to always be there and be their crutch and be the person that they lean on, depend on, because they know you're going to be there. They know you're going to do it. You always come through and you always make it happen. Okay? It's time out for that. It's time out for that. It's time for you to live your life. It's time for you to be your in the prime or the happiest that you can ever be. You know what I'm saying? And self-fulfill. So I just want to come holler at y'all and say, you might feel your energy level dropping or down or feel some type of way in this season because you're carrying dead weight that you don't need to carry. And it's really a burden. You can't get. And I'm going to tell you something. Have you ever noticed, maybe you had this experience in your life where you were doing fine. You met somebody, or you encountered somebody, or you helped somebody, or you whatever. And all of a sudden, and I'm going to make a disclaimer, these are not bad people, okay? They're just dead weight, okay? And they're just hindrance to your life, okay? So back to the story. And you were doing fine. As soon as you allowed that person in your life to a certain point, all of a sudden things went downhill for you. Things started to change for you. That's your dead weight. Your finances were up. Things were different. You were vibing different. Things were manifesting. Things were happening a certain way. And you allowed that person in your life. And all of a sudden, you're like, wow, what happened? All I did was allow this person in my life. And yeah, they're nice and they're this and they're that. But they just don't vibe with you. You know what I'm saying? They're just like dead weight. You know, vice versa. You get the right people in your life and you're doing great. And you get them people in your life and you do even better. Because that's the person that's or the job or the whatever that's supposed to be in your life. That's how it happens, y'all. The dead weight always weigh you down. And the thing that's or the person, the situation that's supposed to be in your life always take you up. It lifts you up. And it don't have to always be financial. It could just be spiritual. It could be a lot of things. You could meet a person that just their spirit is so right in your life, and they just empower you to be a better person. The dead weight may not be actually literally taking money from you. It's just that your money situation went down or whatever. Your energy level is off or whatever because they're dead weight and they're pulling from you in different ways. They're pulling your energy. They're taking your energy and transforming it into their way instead of y'all growing, you manifesting, you being high vibration and things moving up, you start to move down. Okay? And it's always a problem with dead weight. It's always something. It's always an issue. It's always drama. Dead weight carry. That's just what it is. It's always something. That's your dead weight. And let me tell you something. You should never be stuck or stagnant. You should always be growing. You should always be going from level to level. And when you stop growing, when you stop and nothing moves, that's your dead weight. There's something wrong. It should always be growth in some way. You should be moving. You should be talking about moving up higher, talking about the future, taking different steps, moving in new directions, new dimensions. If nothing's manifesting and it's not happening, it's just talk, that's your dead weight. If there's no movement, that's your dead weight. It should be some type of movement towards something. You should see the growth. You should feel it. It should be every day in your life that you are growing in that job, in that business, with that person. Whatever it is, you should be growing. That project, whatever it is, it should be growth. All right. So I just want to come holler at y'all tonight. And I want to tell y'all, stop carrying that weight, that dead weight. That ain't for you. That is not for you. You're so much better than that. You got so much more going for you. You got so many more things that you're missing out on because you want to carry the dead weight. And you sit back thinking it every day, like, what's wrong with, what am I doing wrong? You ain't doing nothing wrong. It's the weight that you carrying. It's sorry, the mind abundance. That excess that you need to let go. That's what it is. You need to drop all that like it's hot, and you need to move on. And don't allow, if you can't handle something, if you're not ready for something, if you know it's going to bring you down versus taking you up and you grow with it and you flourish and you thrive. I don't mean survive. I don't mean be stagnated. I don't mean talk about it. I mean be about it. I mean manifest. Whoever it is you want to be with, it should be about manifestation, next level shit. You understand what I'm saying? It should be preparation from that. You guys take each other up. You see them bossing up, y'all bossing up together, you bossing up. However, it's about growth. All right. And it should not be that you sit in one spot, one way, and it's like nothing is moving. That's their weight. That's what it is. And like I tell you, it could be nice people, it could be good people, but it's still their weight. It just ain't for you. They just ain't for you. That job ain't for you. That situation ain't for you. It's their weight. So I was thinking about that because I was having a conversation with my oldest daughter about some things. And I was telling her the same thing. I said, even she said, Mom, it's dead weight. I said, yes, it's time to release that. You got to handle your business. Release the dead weight. God, she said, God is trying to tell me something. I said, yes, ma'am. God is trying to tell you something. Like He's trying to tell a lot of us something. Let go of the dead weight. And I know, let me say this. We all are human. We all go through. We all try. You try to give people the benefit of the doubt. You try to say, okay, it's a good person. I care. I this, I that. But y'all, you just gotta sometimes let it go. And the season that we're in right now, to be quite honest with you, is honestly the season that we find ourselves in is people gotta get their shit together. And that's just where it is. And everybody trying to figure it out. But you got to go to the source. Let me tell y'all something. And I'm going to leave y'all with this. Whatever your situation is, wherever you find yourself, you can't go to man for your answer. It don't lie in man. It lies within source. It lies within you and source. You're connected to source. So you got to go within yourself, connect with source, and that's where all your answers lie. That's where you're going to get everything from. All right. So I want to leave y'all with that. Much love. This marriage, speak your truth. Peace. I wish you all the peace and happiness and joy and get rid of all the dead weight so you can grow and you can be connected to what you are divinely connected to. All right. I'm out.